Hello everybody, this is Chandra, or as some may know me, Kat from Kat's Corner, and today we're going to do an unboxing. This is the first unboxing I've ever done. I don't typically watch them on YouTube. I understand how useful it can be, and so we are going to unbox this lovely Instashare SP-2, which is their second version of this printer. I have a special place in my heart for printers. I've been a printer junkie for an extremely long time, and I have owned an obscene amount of printers over the years. So this will be not the smallest I've had. The smallest I've had is the little Polaroid Zinc, which I was really not happy with its results. It was given to me as a gift, and I still have it. It transfers photos via Bluetooth, so I'm really excited about the fact that this one works over Wi-Fi. I have read a bit about it. The way it works through Wi-Fi is you connect to it directly, not over a network, but you connect to it as the network. It's called an ad hoc network, not that you need to know that, but my background actually is technological. I came to that before art. It was my career, and I was an IT manager, so I love all things computer. But I made a step away from that a couple years ago, and I am trying to really work on the creative side of things. But every once in a while, the two mix. And so here is where they do. I want to use this for journaling, specifically journaling over the next year as our house is being built. This prints out tiny little pictures, and they're perfect for putting in my Hobonichi that I have ready for documenting the house being built. So it's very significant that I got this on the day that we actually are starting to build the house. So construction started this week. So zip off case. All right, so we'll speed a few things up here as we get through what is a relatively simple unboxing. Instructions on top, several languages, a quick start guide, and more in-depth English and French instructions. Open up the package below and you'll see the printer, a charging cable. Note, this is not a cable to connect to your computer per se. This is meant to charge your printer with a USB cord. We've got the printer wrapped in cellophane foam wrapping and a battery. 3 components in the box, minus the instructions. So we'll unwrap the printer here. And insert its battery. Nice compact unit, nice weight. And the battery, the way to look to make sure that you've got it going in correctly is to make sure that you line up the yellow side with the yellow marking on the battery case. And in my case, I didn't realize that to begin with, but what you do is look at how many pads are on the bottom and match that. But if you'll see there's a yellow mark on the case, yellow mark on the battery, line it up. So the film goes in the back side. The on-off switch is on the left side at the top, and there is a reprint button if you want to reprint the same image you just printed. The LEDs at the very top of the unit underneath the slot indicate how many pictures are left in your picture cartridge. Note, this printer does not come with any film, so I actually was very lucky in having to think ahead of time and wanted to make sure that I had some film ready for this. So I went and unboxed my Fujifilm Insta Mini packs. They come in packs of 10, and you can get them on Amazon pretty cheaply. connect the USB cord up to the wall, or in my case I used an extension jack, and the USB port is on the left side underneath the power on button at the very top. The only thing I'm not happy with about this design is this kind of flimsy case. I can just see that getting broken off really easy later. I wish they didn't do it like that, but I guess it's no different if it breaks off later than if they had just exposed it. So you get a blinking red light telling you it's charging. At this point I go in and go ahead and put the film in it. This isn't as much the unboxing at this point because the unboxing is finished since it did not include any film, but I wanted to go ahead and show how the film cartridges were inserted into the printer. Right, the film packages come with a tin foil, and what you do is open up the tin foil packet, which was a little harder than I expected it to be. Once you rip that open, you'll get a square box. First of all, note it says don't push down on the area in the middle. You'll see where the thumb icon is printed, so we won't do that. And it solidly goes down into the printer as one complete unit. Line up the yellow marks. Press shut. At this point, all the little LEDs blink. Let you know that it's loaded correctly. Oh, it won't take the cover off of the film unit until you print for the first time. So I sped things up and went ahead and connected it to my iPad, and it ejected the film cover piece. This is exactly the way Polaroids used to work. In fact, as far as I can tell, this is the exact same tech as a Polaroid. So if you love things nostalgic, this is totally for you. So I have a picture that I'm printing at this point. It took a little while to get the connection figured out, but once it got connected, it wasn't too bad. It prints the picture in 10 seconds, which is really fast, considering it takes about the next 5 minutes for it to develop. And of course, because I'm a kid of the 70s, waving it seems to always be the instinctual thing to do when you have a tiny little Polaroid in your hand. So at this point, I go ahead, speed it up. Took a while for it to come. In fact, even when I ended this video, I walked back about 10 minutes later and it had come in the rest of the way, and it looked really, really, really awesome. I think in general, I'm going to really love this printer, mainly just for its ease of use, but the fact that it's nostalgic and it's just going to print great little journal photos for me. So here's the final photo. It's sat for a couple days. I've got it about 6 inches away from the camera on my iPhone in front of a window that's got nice bright white light coming in because we have snow on the ground. It's reflecting in nice and bright, and that's why you're seeing a lot of glare, but I wanted to show off how shiny, rich colors it is. Just very, very, very nice. So if you like this video, check us out on our YouTube channel, subscribe. You can also check us out on Etsy and soon on Cat's Corner when we finish up our website.